Is this book on warfare for children historic? The sword breaker dagger can break a rapier with the twist of your wrist. Do you really think that you can break flexible steel with the flick of a wrist? No, the sword breaker dagger was actually a sword catcher dagger. Instead of, catching their blade and then breaking it, you'd catch their blade and then stab them, because if you have control of their blade, they can't stab you and can't parry you too well. In Japan, it was not traditional for samurai women to use a light halberd. It was traditional to use a naginata, which is kind of more of a glaive than a halberd. Samurai armor gave them some protection from sword cuts in close combat. I mean, yeah, it did protect them from swords in close combat, but they were more likely to come up against, spears and arrows on the battlefield than swords, and it protected against them too, but it's just weird to say. It talks about this sword being a cavalry weapon, but this is the Munich town guard sword. I don't personally know of it being used in cavalry. It's more a side sword, kind of like a proto-rapier type thing.
Rewards of battle.
Unless you're rich or running a country, there are no rewards of battle. Getting sick and wounded, and this. This is an AK-47, and this is its folding metal stock, or handle. That's not a handle. This is an armored vehicle with a bomb-proof armored body. So nothing is actually bomb or bullet proof. They're only bomb or bullet resistant. You can always destroy these things if you have a big enough bullet or bomb. This thing ain't gonna protect you from a nuke. Now the glossary. A rapier, a thin blade used for thrusting and stabbing. You could cut with a rapier too. Pistol, a firearm that can be used one-handed. I could use this one-handed if it's got a bipod and it's on the ground. But does that mean that this guy is just using two pistols? A poleaxe did have an axe head, but they usually had a bit more going on. In the Arms and Armor book and see how accurate that one is.